matter what you want in life, the only thing that can make you feel good is you. Doesn't matter what situation you're in, it doesn't matter what relationship you're in, it doesn't matter where you are, it doesn't matter what you're doing. The only thing that can make you feel good is you choosing to feel good. The only block in between you and having a good life and feeling good is you. Okay? A lot of people want to transform their lives and transform who they are completely. You want to go from one person to a completely different person. And I think that's absolutely great, except you will never get what it is that you're looking for if you look to the external to change the external, right? You cannot change a effect by changing an effect. You have to change the cause, and the cause will always be you. You are the creator of your reality, and you are the experiencer of your reality as well. So in order to transform your life, you have to transform yourself, and your life will reflect that transformation. What I mean by this is you can only feel your emotions. You can only experience your emotions. You can only think your thoughts, right? Nobody else can do this for you, and you cannot do this for anybody else, all right? A good example of this is if you get a brand new car and you're super excited, you're super grateful, the energy is really good, you're so excited, whatever. And then you open your eyes and you realize that it was just a dream. You have the ability by thought alone to create your own emotions, okay? And your emotions are what create your entire reality. And let me explain that. But first, let me finish my point. Your emotions you generate and create your own emotions. It doesn't matter if it's real life or it doesn't matter if your eyes are closed in your sleep. That should show you that you are the source. So wherever you move, it doesn't matter. Whatever your life looks like, it doesn't matter. It all matters how you feel about it, right? You can be the poorest person on earth and still be extremely happy and live an extremely good life. And you can also be the wealthiest person and live a miserable life. It doesn't matter. The external doesn't matter. Your internal feelings and emotions are what matter. And let me explain why your emotions and your thoughts are the things that create reality amongst a lot of other things. Let me start by first saying that reality is everywhere, everything, all at once. We are all one. Everything is one, okay? Now, reality is made up of energy, okay? Energy is everywhere, all at once, and it can't be created or destroyed. There are different dimensions in the universe, okay? And there's 3D, which is just the physical realm, the world that we can see, touch, hear, feel things. And then there's a spiritual realm where we can't hear or see or touch or, smell everything. There are things we can't see, right? Like, just think of like gas, solid, liquid. Like, that's how energy transforms, okay? But the way for energy to transform into something and materialize into this 3D physical world is just by the energy concentrating. And in order for energy to concentrate, you have to basically focus on that energy or put your attention on that energy. So in a motion, it's just energy in motion. And energy in motion just means the energy is moving. But when energy moves at a certain speed, it has a vibration. Now, if a vibration stays and it sustains for long enough, right, it becomes a frequency. So think of energy first like this. It's just everywhere, everything all at once. Literally, it's made of everything, okay? And then it becomes a vibration. So it's like kind of similar, right? Like the way the energy moving is like similar, okay? And then it becomes a frequency, which means it stays right here, right? Like at this point, it's just right here and it's not gonna move. Frequencies are what then materialize into reality. So with that being said, if you want to transform your life, then like I said, you have to transform who you are, which means you have to learn how to embody certain emotions before you get what it is that you desire, because I can guarantee that whenever you get the car that you want, the partner that you want, the shoes that you want, whatever that you want, it's not going to make you feel better. I can actually swear by this, okay? It will not make you feel better if it doesn't give you any emotions, right? Imagine that you're waiting to be happy. You're waiting until you get a partner. Then you get the partner and it's like, you think that's what's going to give you the happiness, but no, that's not what it's going to be. It's you giving it to yourself. And a lot of people struggle with transforming their lives because they put in so much work and they expect it to take so long. But the reason that it's taking so long is because you're chasing an emotion that only you can give yourself, but you're looking for other things to give it to you. So this is why it takes forever, because you probably already do achieve the goal that you want, but you don't feel the way that you want. So then you have to keep going. I know too many people that have everything in the world that they can need, but they're always complaining, they're always wanting more. But people with less than you feel better than you. So there's no excuses at this point. There's no excuses. Nobody is a victim anymore. If there are people that are literally being killed every single day, there's people that are scared for their lives every single day, that are still managing to live good lives, that are still managing to feel grateful for what they already have and have faith. You get what I'm saying? So there's no more excuses, okay? When you can embody the emotions of what it is that you want, what you think it will give you, right? The emotion you think that it'll give you. If you can just embody those first, you will receive it faster. And then when you receive it, you won't even really necessarily like be excited about it or need it. Like it'll feel kind of like carefree. Think about everything that you already have. Think about all the privilege that you have, whether it's clothes, shoes, books, cars, whatever. These things, you don't think about them every day. You don't pray to God and say, thank you, God, for this every day. You're not grateful every day because you just have these things. That's what it feels like when you can embody the things that you desire. You become one with the desire, right? Because when you want something, you're separate from it. And again, think of everything that you have. You don't want anything that you already have. So you have to stop wanting what you have and start having what you want. You have to already embody it, okay? And this will solve a lot of your problems, you guys, because the money will never be enough. The friends will never be enough. The partner will never be enough. The shoes, the clothes, the jewelry, the makeup, the skincare, the hair care, it will never, ever, ever be enough. I'm telling you right now. As somebody that has had everything, it makes you feel even more empty, because people spend their entire lives working towards material things just to get them and look back on their life like, this is what I spent my life doing. And it doesn't even feel good. So I'm actually very grateful that I was raised and I have had a lot of privilege, because early on I felt very dissatisfied. Like, this is not making me feel good, you know, like it made me go deeper. Like, why do I have everything that I think that I want, but I just don't feel good? And that's when you will find what you truly need. That's where it lies. And think about all the things that you want, and then think about, okay, when I have these things, I will feel this way, and start practicing how to feel this way. If you don't know, that's fine. Just learn every single day. Look up, what does it mean to love myself? How do I love myself? Go and try things, and you will start to find certain things that you can do, certain people that you can be around, certain things, and they'll be so simple that you can do that make you feel so good. You can even meditate on it. Like, imagine that you already have it. All that you are truly desiring is the state of being, is the emotion, okay? So when you do embody the emotion first, this, like I said, it's energy and motion, and it creates a certain frequency, and that frequency will materialize into what you would have if you were already in that state. For example, if you want a relationship really badly, like a loving relationship, and you're trying everything that you can and it's just not working out, But then you try another method and you're like, okay, let me love myself first. Let me meditate, close my eyes, and imagine a beautiful relationship. Let me do everything I can to start loving myself, right? Your energy is going to turn to a certain frequency, and then you will see the relationship that you want. But okay, test yourself, okay? If you want something, write it down and get very clear on how your life would be, what your life would look like if you had this thing. And as soon as you do that, transition into having it. Like, just act like you already have it. Don't pretend, but act like you already have it. How do you do that? You have to align with the emotions of having it. Otherwise, it won't work. You can't deep down inside not feel like you have something and then act as if you have it. You have to feel it. You have to have a lot of conviction. And all you have to do in order to have conviction is to just remind yourself again and again and meditate on it. Okay. The strongest visualization that I know is to literally close your eyes and imagine that you have the life that you want, everything that you want. Just imagine you have it. And then imagine, okay, I'm going to put myself in this body of having everything I want. Now, this is my life. I have everything I want. Now, what would you do? You wake up the next morning, and then what do? Whatever that answer is, that's what you need to actually wake up and do in your real life, okay? All the answers that you are looking for lie within you. They lie within you. Nothing outside of you is ever going to make you feel good. You weren't born with anything and you will die with nothing, okay? You're not going to bring these things. What you will have forever is your soul, is your consciousness, is your pure consciousness, is your energy, your energetic imprint, okay? So fulfill your soul, because your soul is infinite and it's eternal. This life is not, okay? You might become a human again and again and again, but still, it's like it's never going to last. What will last is the work that you do on your heart. That will last for eternity. And if you can master giving your heart what it wants, what it needs, fulfilling your soul first, everything that you want materially will come to you. It will find you. It will be one with you. The only work you need to do is to learn how to feel good. Learn how to feel good. You don't have everything that you want, that's okay. That's okay. Look at everything that you do have and love it. And I know this is not easy to understand. It wasn't easy for me to understand at first when I would hear all these people talking about it. I'm like, how do I just love everything already? Like, it doesn't make sense. But I'm going to give some examples and then I'm going to finish the video. But I just hope that this makes sense. Number one, I remember that I wanted to be with an extremely wealthy partner. Like, I wanted my partner to have so much money. I wanted him to spoil me I wanted my partner to spoil me all the time. And I wanted to go to like really nice restaurants, and I wanted him to drive a really nice luxury car, sports car. I wanted all of these things, okay? And then I thought like that's what I wanted. And you know, maybe that wouldn't be bad. Like, I don't mind that, but I experienced that and I just did not feel good about it. Like, I felt still very empty. I didn't feel any love or connection. And I just thought like, that's the only way, okay? And then I got into a relationship that we cooked all of our meals. We went to the farmer's market all the time. We wrote in our journals, went to the park, went on walks. We went grocery shopping. That partner at the time did not have a lot of money at all. But somehow my partner had managed to show up for me every single day. We watched movies. We, with the groceries that we could afford, like, we cooked all the time. And it was just like, for a while, like, I know this sounds bad, but my other friends, they would joke and say, oh, you guys live such a poor life. And to me, it didn't seem poor at all. Like, it didn't. It seemed so abundant and full and wealthy. And I remember when we broke up and parted ways, I started hanging out with different people that had much more money. And like, I would look back and just think like, oh wow, we were living with a very little amount. But in my eyes, in my head, it was all that I needed every single day. I felt like on top of the world. Like, I felt like I was on top of Mount Everest. I was like, I genuinely remember feeling like this is the best love I've ever experienced in my life. Everything that we do is so amazing. Like, my life was amazing. You get what I'm saying? So that's like a really good example of how it's not about your life, it's about how you feel, because how you feel is going to alter your perception. How you feel is like your looking glass. So if you feel bad, you can have $1 million or you can have $5 and you will feel bad no matter what. But if you feel good, everything feels good. Everything feels good. Every day feels good. Every day, it doesn't matter, like, things can get thrown at you and you still feel good about it. Because that's your baseline, like that's your core. So the best thing to do, okay, is to build a strong connection with yourself, a good foundation with yourself, of good emotions, of being able to cultivate emotions that you want to feel: peace, gratitude, relaxation, love, whatever it is that you want to feel, practice feeling those every day. And guess what? You don't need to do anything but sit with yourself and close your eyes and not even just think. It's so easy. It's so easy, and people look over that. They look right through it, right past it, and they look at everything else and they're like, help me, help me, help me. What do I do? Who do I become? How do I do this? Asking everybody, when you have all the answers right here. And this is why a lot of people stay miserable for their whole life, and then lifetimes after that, and then lifetimes after that, because you guys are looking outside of yourself for something, that being outside of yourself for answers, when these people, these things, they can't even give you what you're looking for. They can't even give you what you're looking for. So don't spend your whole life chasing something that you think will give you what you need, because you are going to be so disappointed when you get there and it's like, oh no, it was always right here. Like, all you had to do was just look within. I'm telling you, that's the best thing. That's the best piece of advice that I would give to anybody, okay? I hope this helps. I love you guys.